Good morning, Oxbow Creek. Here we are, start of another school year. We're really excited about it. My weekly announcement program will typically be on Monday mornings, and we film it ahead of time, and we try to kind of highlight the things that are going on around school here. I wanted to start by just saying these new shirts that we got the Oxbow staff, teaching today's learners, building tomorrow's leaders. I love the theme, and I love the fact that that's exactly what we are doing when we're teaching you guys about leadership and about what you need for your future. It's been a great first couple weeks of school. I want to thank you for that, kind of all aspects of it. Welcome to all of our new kindergartners. It's been fun for me to go around. I'm almost completed now talking with every grade level and all classes about everything that's important to me about safety. But that leads us into this first month. We really have a theme for every month, and this first month we're looking at our big three: safe, respectful, responsible. And over the next 3 weeks, I hope you get a chance to talk about each of those separately within the classroom and what it means to you. Today, I wanted to just mention about safety. That's such a big priority to me, and I know when I go around and talk to all of you, I highlight that quite a bit. Whether it's arriving in the morning and making sure that you're safely crossing at the crosswalk, getting off the bus safe, that sort of thing, walking through the halls without trampling anybody, and then again at the end of the day, if you're coming out front and getting picked up by your parents, safety is our number one priority. I want to make sure, because we have these busy intersections around here, the roadways are 45, 50 miles an hour. It's really important that you feel safe while you're here at school. So thank you for the great start. It's nice to see that that's the case. You know, another area that is always of concern starting the year is the lunchroom, because we have to get you all that food, and you only have 25 minutes, and we have 200 kids coming through the line at one time. So students, you've done a great job starting that out. Make sure you know your number and get through there quickly so that you do have enough time to eat. And I want to thank all those who are helping with the table washing and the sweeping afterwards so that it's ready to go for the next group as they come in. We've had a really good start with the lunchroom in there as well. Recess is another area, and I want to encourage you kids because, you know, as we get into the fall now, we're going to have some days that are warm, some days that are cold. If you would label some of your coats, put your name on there somewhere, we can make sure that you get those things back. Because what ends up happening a lot of times is kids will wear their coats out in the fall, run around a bit, get hot, and leave it. And all of a sudden we've got piles and piles of lost and found down there. So let's start this year out right. Label some of your clothing so that we don't have that same huge problem of our lost and found down there. You know, what we're going to be doing again this year is featuring kids on announcements. Sometimes it'll be just kids who are wild about learning. They're showing teachers great kind of study habits and ways of being that really show that you really are wild about learning, and that's going to be fun. So make that one of your goals. We're also going to be looking for kids who are really good examples of the monthly theme that we're talking about, whether it's empathy or emotion management or whatever. There's a monthly theme, and then we also are going to be talking about weekly themes, and some of your classrooms I know are doing some follow-up with those weekly themes as well. In October, we're going to be looking at skills for learning, which is obviously a very important trait and quality for all of you guys to be developing as you become those learners. So make it your goal to see if you can be one of the kids that's featured on announcements this coming year. I don't really have a lot of other things. I wanted to mention we are going to continue to do substantial awards, and that is when you have a guest teacher in your room, your teacher's gone and you have a guest teacher, they always are filling out a little slip that says how the day went. And when that goes really well, your class will be entered into a drawing to get little sub sandwiches, a little snack sandwich, and I believe it's our Jimmy John's locally that's sponsoring that. But it's kind of a nice way to tell you guys thank you for treating that guest teacher as you would your regular teacher and kind of making that a little bit of a celebration for those classes who do a great job with that. I do encourage you to continue to submit jokes. We have a place down here where we're collecting those, and we always get some good ones. And we'd like to clear out a lot of last year's and start fresh. So if you've got some good ones to share, please bring them down on a slip of paper at some point, and the secretaries will put it into the joke box. But I've got a couple here. What is the best kind of air? A millionaire. And that's from Brady in 4SH. Here's a riddle. Hannah gave us a riddle from 5DR. You throw away the outside, you cook the inside, you eat the outside, and you throw away the inside. What is it? It's an ear of corn. If you think about it, you do throw away the outside, you cook the inside, you eat the outside, and then you throw away the inside. Thanks, Hannah. And this is coming to us from Elijah in 4SH. Why did the teacher go to the beach? To test the water. Teachers love to test things, don't we? Well, those are the announcements. I did find a YouTube video from Kid President. Some of you might know about Kid President on YouTube. He's got some great little sessions, but there's got one that's a welcome back to school for teachers and students, and we thought it'd be very appropriate to show that. Be awesome. Here, take the word of Kid President.
It's time to wake up, people. This one goes out to teachers and students. It's time to get our learn on. And we got a lot to learn, too. I don't know it all, but I know a few things. Science. You hear? You take up space, you matter. It's just science, man. Don't be a bully. Don't even be a bully to the bullies. It just makes more bullies. We can all be awful sometimes. We can all also be awesome. It's time to be more awesome. And that's what it's time for. History. We gotta study it so we don't repeat it. But if history does repeat itself, then I'm gonna name my pet dinosaur Reginald. I just hope he doesn't eat me. We can't just study history. We gotta make history. And history's made by ordinary people. Ordinary people like you and me. And that guy. The world's greatest thinkers. Confucius, Albert Einstein, Justin Timberlake. They put their pants on one leg at a time, just like me. But I put my pants on one leg at a time while I'm dancing. You can go by. Yeah. You're gonna be in the video though. Life's a school, and you gotta show up. You can't just sleep in. You can't be late. And you can't just hang out in the bathroom, that's gross. It's like what Whitman said, YOLO. Except he didn't say that, but you would know that if you would read a book, people. Seriously, read a book, any book except the vampire ones. You wanna change the world? You gotta know about it. What if Shakespeare didn't go to school? His plays would be even more confusing. To be or not to be? Is that the question? I don't know what a question is. I didn't go to school. Anybody? Help me out here. I got a question for you. What are you teaching the world? How to be boring? How to make the world sad? No, you're not. We're teaching the world what it looks like to be awesome. No matter who you are, somebody's learning from you. Everybody's a teacher and everybody's a student. Look for the awesome. Teachers see things. They see when you're running down the hall. They see when you're passing notes. But they also see the person that we can all become someday. A writer or a speaker or Martin Luther King. Teachers, keep teaching. Students, keep studenting. That's not a word. Sorry about that. Here's to teachers that see the awesome. The homework is this. What do you want to teach the world? Do it. Let's make some history together because it's simple math. Together, we're better. Those girls are a little too loud. Is there a teacher who inspires you? Let them know. This is for teachers everywhere, so share it with them. We gotta make the world awesome. Somebody's learning from you. I'm out. Get your learn on. We're making history. I'm gone.
Awesome.
Keep learning, people.
Full Pancake, subscribe.